Hey everybody! If you're reading this caption, you're gonna be like, "Whoa, this got to be interesting." I think it's interesting. Um, it's been nearly 1 year, almost a year since my divorce. I got divorced last April, and before I get into the dating stuff with dating apps, I'm laughing because it's hilarious what I've gone through, what I hear, what I look at, what I receive. Before I start that, I do want to say really fast that Paul and I are doing really well. I always knew we were going to be really good co-parents, and I think it's finally started that I think we're becoming really good co-parents. So I think this year just had to do what it had to do emotionally, stress-wise, everything wise. I think had to like settle for a while before we could start communicating really well, and I think we're finally at that point, and I hope I'm not jinxing it. But let's dive into this whole dating experience for me, okay? I'm gonna try my hardest not to lie about this. I'm gonna be as authentic as I can, be real about it. I've done some interesting stuff myself. I'm not just saying that everybody out there is whack and I'm Miss Perfect. No way am I saying that at all. I really need to dye my roots. My blonde roots are showing with my very dark brown hair. So I look like I have gray hairs when I really don't. Um, so I kind of wish I've written down everything about this topic because I don't want to leave anything funny out or any, like I mean, the whole thing is just so bizarre and weird. I don't know why, but I always thought it'd be exciting to do like the whole dating app because I was married for 1 decade, and that kind of thing I kind of existed. I remember when I was a little girl and my mom used to have like online dates through like AOL, and I don't remember what they called the match.coms, the dot coms. There's no dot coms anymore, I don't think. I think they're all apps on your phone now, right? I think. I don't know. But Paul and I have known each other since we were kids, so we never met anybody offline to date in our past. Like everybody that was boyfriend or girlfriend was through school or through work. Nothing from online. So I started doing the dating app last May, I think, but I never met anybody off of it. I just like did it for like a month. I'm not gonna lie, this is one of the things I'm not gonna lie about. I accidentally paid 6 months worth on Tinder. It's a total accident. I don't think I need to be paying 6 months worth. That just shows, I'm telling, my eyes are watering because I'm laughing at myself. If I touch my eyes a lot, it's because I'm laughing and I tear up when I laugh, and I just did my makeup, so I really don't want to smear it. Um, yeah, I had my thumb on my Circle Apple phone, and it paid for 6 months subscription worth of Tinder app. And if you guys know dating apps, you can do pretty much, I think, all dating apps. Well, I've only done 3 dating apps, but the 3 that I've done are free. But if you want to like know who likes you and get more into it, then you can pay for it. So you can totally do it the free way. But if you're like very curious and interested in it, like who likes you and stuff, you can pay. And I didn't know what I was doing, and I accidentally had my thumb resting on there, and it paid for 6 months. So that was last year, and it sucks because I didn't even use it. Like, I looked at it for like a little bit. Where I used to live, there wasn't really anybody that I was into. So I just focused on selling the house and cleaning it and doing yard work and paying attention to the kids. So I didn't really even date, even though I started the app in May. So I deleted my account months and many months later until I would say September is when I opened up Tinder again. And I'm not going to name drop, but I ended up meeting someone from Tinder in a like friendship way. Until this day, him and I are still really good friends. We talk almost every day. and we never became romantic. We do have a very strong sexual attention towards each other, but we've both made it clear that in September that we weren't ready for a relationship. I actually am ready for a relationship now, but he still isn't, and he ended up moving, so we decided to be just friends, and so we talk almost every day. So the one good thing so far out of Tinder for me has been meeting my friend in September. So we've been talking since September. We hung out a few times, and he's super cute, and he's awesome, and he's just a really good friend. So I'm really glad that I was able to establish a real friendship from a dating app. So what else? Okay, so I made it so it's not friendly for kids because I do want to be like, tell you guys everything that I've gone through. I'll probably forget some stuff because this is all going off the top of my head. But I can't tell you enough how many dick pics I have received. Oh my gosh. My sisters were sitting in my apartment like 2 weeks ago, and we were just talking and stuff, and I opened up my Instagram and there's a dick pic, and I made this huge like, oh my gosh face, and my sisters were like, what? And I'm like, nothing. I'm like, what? Tell us. And we're like, I just got a dick pic. And they're like, oh my gosh. I'm like, yeah, it happens a lot. So that's probably the most annoying thing, being single. Men that just know that you're single, even if you're not on a dating app and you're on your Instagram or on your Facebook even, then you're just talking to them, getting to know each other, flirting a little bit, and then they send you a dick pic just randomly. Even if there's just like a little flirting, they think it's okay to just go ahead and send that dick pic, and it's just like, well there buddy. And I can't count how many times where after they've done that where I was like, why did you do that? Why? I don't get it. Why did you do that? And they're like, oh, I'm sorry. And I'm like, you should be sorry. I don't want to see that. Even if it's like a good looking one, I don't want to see it. I like the suspense. I like the, like, you know, I don't want to be like, hey, I don't want to talk to you unless you show me your penis. And if I like it, then we can keep talking. No, that's not how it works. I'm not interested in that. I don't know about other women. I can only speak for myself, but don't like it. So I ended up paying some money last night, and I wanted to know who liked me on Tinder. I wanted to know. And this was actually, so in May was a complete accident. This time it was on purpose, but I only did it for 1 month worth. You can't do anything less than that. On Bumble, you can pay for a whole week and then that's it. But on Tinder, it's a month or more. So last night, I'm not gonna lie, I actually paid to see who liked me. And I was very shocked. I've had it open since September. Off and on, I'll hide my card, off and on. You can keep your profile, but then like hide yourself from the public and then reopen it if you're curious about dating or meeting people. And so I've had mine off and on open, not deleted, but off and on open since September. And just this last month, I've actually kept it open and not closed it. And so I finally last night just paid to see who liked me. And I am shocked to see that I got over 5,000 people that liked me. And I was like, 5,000? How is that possible when none of them are interesting to me? I can't count how many first dates I've gone on, and every first date's like, okay, I never want to see this person again. Or the date won't even be that bad. I'm not gonna say every date that I had was bad. It was just no chemistry. And I'm 32, I have 3 kids. I've been dating to just have fun, but just this last, like, I don't know, month, I would say, I've been wanting to, like, maybe look for a relationship. I'm not, like, looking for a relationship, but I also don't want to goof off anymore. I've been dating a lot of really young 20-year-olds, not on purpose, but that's who I've been attracted to, and they've been attracted to me. And a lot of guys my age, I feel like, don't really take care of themselves. And I've been obsessed with the gym. I go to the gym probably like 4 times every single week. And I don't really go for my appearance. I go for my mentality. And, but it is hard when it comes to dating. I do want someone that takes care of themselves. If I'm going to take care of myself, then I want to be with someone that, you know, takes care of themselves. So that's been like a big thing for me. So a lot of times, I'm not gonna lie and sit here and be like, oh, it's all about personality. Actually, I want to be attracted to someone, and they have to have a killer personality. Amazing, like mind-blowing personality. So the body can be like, heck yes, but the personality has to be like, it's a must for me. I want them to look good, but I also want them to have such a great, amazing personality. So I've gone on a few dates with good-looking guys, but we just didn't connect, so I didn't want to see them again. There's been a lot of dates where it was fun, and we got along, and we laughed, and we enjoyed the night, but I didn't feel like there was like a romantic connection, so I wouldn't make a deal about trying to see them again. I would say only 3 times out of this entire time of dating that I have actually wanted to see someone again. And that's rare for me. I feel like I've gone a lot of first dates where I'm just like not interested. So there's a guy right now actually that we're supposed to go to the movies tonight, but he has to find a babysitter. And I have a feeling he's not going to find a babysitter, but he's actually someone I really like. We got along really well. We went on our first date last Saturday. He made me laugh. He was flirting with me as much as I was flirting back with him. We talked a lot and have a lot of things in common. We're both into sports. We're both into like camping. We both love our state, which is Oregon. We both have kids. We have a ton in common. He's extremely attractive. I was like, whoa, this guy is hot. I just hit my nose. So I do hope to see him again. If we don't see each other again, then we don't see each other again. But it's really nice that I went on a date last Saturday being like, oh, I want to go on a date with this guy again, because my first dates usually I'm just like, I don't want to see them again. So that's a downer. It's funny because when I first started to date, I was like, oh, first dates, this is going to be fun. I'm going to love this. It's going to be exciting. I'm actually now at that point where I'm like, I'm so sick of first dates. I don't want to go on a first date with anybody new again. I just want to continue to see the same person, then take it slow. So I think that's like my main goal when it comes to a relationship or a man right now. I just want to date one person. I don't need to be their girlfriend. I don't want to be like, I want to be your girlfriend. I want you to be my boyfriend. No, I'm not ready for that. But I am ready to casually date one person. And knowing that there's a possibility of us maybe having a relationship. So the guy that I liked in September, that's my really good friend right now, he made it a point that we'll never be in a relationship, that this is just for fun. And I said, that's fine, because that's at that time, that's where I was at also. But now if someone tells me that I'm interested in, and they tell me, oh, it won't turn into anything, I just want for fun, then I'll have to say no to them. So when I do meet guys now through dating apps, I do make it clear that when they ask me out, I will say, yeah, that sounds fun, but just so you know, I'm actually interested in more just than friends. I don't want to just be friends with benefits, nothing like that. So if we like end up liking each other after our first date, you know, I'm gonna want more than just friends and having fun. And so I'm really proud of myself for putting it out there right away for them to know that's how it's gonna be. And yeah, so I'm gonna talk about the funny things about Tinder and Bumble. And that's the other thing. Bumble is interesting because I feel like Bumble's annoying because it shows people that are a lot further from me. I feel like Tinder shows more people that are more in my area than I feel like Bumble. So where I live is Oregon, and the biggest city in Oregon is Portland, and Bumble mostly shows me people in Portland, and I'm like, it's not that far, but if I'm gonna want to date someone, like date one person only, I'm gonna want them in my town. So we're like, hey, I'm available tonight, you want to go see a movie? Hey, you want to go to dinner? Da, da, da. That's why. But Portland, I feel like it's a little bit more trickier just to have random dates. I feel like you have to plan it like a week ahead if you are gonna see someone from Portland from where I live. If that makes sense. So Bumble's a little annoying because I just feel like it just shows people that are from like the most popular city of the state that you live in. I don't know if it's like that in other states, but here in Oregon, it keeps showing me like Portland people, and I'm just like, come on, show me people that are in my town, because where I live is a big city. It's not a small town. So actually, I live in the capital of Oregon, which is Salem, so you would think it would show me a lot more Salem people, but it doesn't. So I think that's probably my number one issue with Bumble. The second thing I don't like about Bumble is the women, after you match, after I say, hey, I like him, and then like that same guy that I liked, well, oh, he likes you too, Alex. What happens now? You, as the woman, have to start the conversation. And I don't like that. I like to like, hey, buddy, hey. And then them come at me. That's just how I flirt and how I like it. But Bumble, you, as the woman, have to start the conversation, or the conversation can't happen. Even if the guy wants to talk to you, he cannot until you respond first. So that's annoying. Don't like it. But I still have it up. I don't know why, but I do. So Tinder is probably the raunchier. A lot of people don't like Tinder because they look at it as the hookup one. And I have run into a lot of dudes saying, hey, I just want to hook up. I don't want a relationship. I just want to, you're hot. Let's get it on. That's my man impersonation. But you just say no. It's not hard for you to say no. You can say no and be like, bye Felicia. So yeah, there's a ton of cute guys that are like that. So, what was I saying? Oh, I was teasing about everybody's profile pictures, and my pet peeves. My pet peeves, about Bumble and Tinder, Facebook. I just started the Facebook dating app. One of the things that I can't stand is they have a picture of them and a child. And then the caption, they'll talk about themselves in their little bio, whatever thing it's called, their profile. And then at the very bottom, it will say, oh, kid in the picture? Not mine. It's like, then why are you posting a picture of a child? I'm a mom. I want to date a guy that has kids. I want to date a father. If I see her picture with a kid, I'm like, oh, he's a dad. Oh, never mind. That's just his nephew or his niece or a friend's kid. It's just creepy. Don't post pictures of kids that aren't your kids. Like, did you get permission from your siblings that you could post their child on a dating app? Dangerous, dude. Post your own kid, because you can say if that's fine or not. Don't post someone else's child on there. Like, that's probably my number one pet peeve, is posting pictures of kids, you and a kid that's not even your kid. I don't like it. Don't like it. The second pet peeve I would have to say is your pictures but no bio. You say nothing about yourself at all. Like, nothing. It's like, okay, swipe left, which is no thank you. You can be a really hot dude and I will swipe left. I think there's been once or twice where I'm like really attracted to your pictures, so I'll swipe right, but I will say, hey, you don't have anything written. What's going on with that? And then like the next day, one of them actually responded and be like, is that better? I clicked on his profile and then there was a bio. So yeah, I speak my mind. If I don't like something about it and I swipe right for some reason, I will say, hey, buddy. And then if they fix it, then they fix it. My number 2 or 3 pet peeve about dating apps is you posting just one picture. Just one. It's like, come on, I want to see a variety. I gave you a variety, you give me your variety. I just don't like the one picture. I especially don't like the one picture with nothing written. Then it's just like, no, thank you, sir. There's a 4th thing that really bothered me. I really can't stand, number 4, I really can't stand when people in their bio, you're supposed to say like what kind of personality you are and what you're looking for if you want. I mean, I think it's important no matter what to write about yourself, but if you want to, then you can also say what you're looking for, then I think that's good. But I really can't stand when there's a lot of them actually, a lot of them that say, I'm sick of this dating thing, but here I go, I'm gonna try it again. It's like, okay, that's cute and attractive. I want to date you now. No, be positive, be awesome. Like, I'm not gonna swipe right when you are being negative Nancy over there. That's not cute. That's not adorable. You don't like us nagging, then you don't whine, please. So yeah, I think those are my top. Oh, I have another one. God, there is a lot of problems with dating apps, isn't there? I think my last one, neighbors over there, they're kind of loud. I think my last pet peeve is only showing your body. Like, in your underwear too. Like you're like doing, like I do gym selfies because 2 reasons. I want you to see that I'm fit, and second, I want you to say, hey, I work out. The gym's important to me. I want you to work out too. But I post mostly my face, and then I'll have one gym selfie. I can't stand when people just only, no other pictures, but just their body, and they're in their underwear. I'm at least in gym clothing. I do want to see what your body looks like, but I don't want to see it with just your underwear on and nothing else. I don't like that. I don't do that, and I don't want to see you do that either. Because then that's basically saying, yeah, I just want to hook up. I don't want anything else at all. And so I don't like that. But I guess keep doing it if that's the attention that you do only want and you don't want anything else positive. You just wanted to make it clear that you just want to hook up, then go ahead with those pictures. They work. I don't know. But I don't think it's cute. I don't like it. Even if you're like a hot stud, you look like you're packing, and you have abs and you have a great body, I will still swipe left if that's just like what you're doing, because I don't like that. I need a gentleman, and that to me is not a gentleman. So I don't like that. I think that's all of my pet peeves. There's probably more, but those are like the top 5 that I can think of. And sometimes I'll just stare and just laugh and be like, whoa. There's a couple that I had a screenshot and just send to my best friend and be like, and they're like, whoa. I'm like, I know, this is crazy. I could never do that. But I just feel bad. I think the number 1 hardest part for me in dating in general is me rejecting someone. I hate it because I've been rejected. I think 3 times I've been rejected. Maybe 4 times I've been rejected by people that I like. Not all from dating apps. There's been 2 people that I've met in real life that had nothing to do with the internet. I actually met them in person, and we hit it off really well. And then like I wanted more, or I showed more interest, and they rejected me, and I was hurting. Like it hurt. Like one of those days where I'm like, I was rejected. I'm gonna drink wine the rest of the day, and then the next day I'm fine. So when I do have to reject people, I feel really, really bad. And I don't ghost anybody ever. When I do act strange though, I put out this vibe that I'm not interested, because you can tell with me that I'm very talkative and I'll respond really quick, and I write back and forth, this and that. And then after I go on a date with you and I don't want to see you again, I do respond still, but it's like very far apart from when you message me, because I don't, and it's not because I'm like, oh, I don't want to talk to them. It's because I don't know what to say and I don't want to hurt their feelings. So I'm like trying to be careful how I respond. So that's why it takes so long to respond back. And then the second thing is I'm very vague. Like I'm very like one-worded answered, so they can get the idea that I'm not interested. And then when they ask me, I'm straightforward and I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm not interested. And then sometimes they'll ask me why, and I'll say, do you really want to know? And they say yes. I've had one guy curse at me and block me from all social media, and then like a week later he's like, hey, how are you doing? I'm thinking about you. And I'm just like, no, I already shut you down and you went off on me, so no. And I met him offline, but I didn't meet him through a dating app. It was just casual Facebook, saw each other, started talking, but it wasn't through a dating app. Anyway, so that's the hardest part for me in general, is rejecting people, because I feel like I do it a lot. I feel I do it like 9 out of 10 times. And every time I do it, I feel really awful about it, because they all say the same thing. They all say, wow, I was really relaxed with you. You're really chill. You're a lot more chill than I thought you would be. We got along really well. You were funny. You made me laugh. I think we had a great time. I want to see you again. And then I have to say, we did have a great time, but I didn't feel that connection with you. And then and they'll say, really? I thought we had a great connection. And I'll say, I'm sorry. Like, I feel bad. I hate it so much. I hate rejecting people. Oh, I didn't see another pet peeve. It's not through the dating app. It's like first date, after, like when they're vibing off of me and they're into me, they'll call me babe or baby. And I'm just like, we don't know each other. We cannot be giving each other pet names when we just are literally on our first date. I don't like that. I actually gave a second date to someone. God, I'm actually surprised I even gave him a second date, but I did. And like the same day that I saw him on our first date, he called me babe, and I was just like, I don't like it. And then we went on our second date, and then like we did like a really fun activity. And every time I did like really good, he'd go, good job, babe, in front of all of these people. And I'm thinking in my head, like, not your babe. Stop it. Don't call me that. Like, don't. I like that nickname, by the way. I want to be someone's babe. Shh. It was our Ruby. It was our refrigerator. Ruby. I want to be called someone's babe and baby. I do. I just don't want to be called that when we're getting to know each other and don't know if we like each other yet, and don't know if we're gonna have like continue to see each other. I want to be called that when I know I have feelings for you, and you know I have feelings for you, and vice versa. I have, then I want to be called your babe and baby, but not when we're first stage. Like, I don't like that. It's cringy to me. Today earlier I was doing my makeup and I was setting up another first date. And he goes, okay, well, let me know, babe. And I'm like, do I need to write that on my like dating profile? Like, don't call me babe. I don't want to do that because it sounds like I'm like, I don't want to do that. Like, I just feel like Ruby. I feel like they should have enough sense to know not to do stuff like that. So it's just cringy. I don't like it. But anyways, I'm gonna get off this now. I've gotten no views, and I think it's because I made it so children can't view this video, because I do talk about things that kids don't need to listen to at all. So I hope everyone has a good day. I miss making YouTube videos, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I don't know if it was exciting, but I just wanted to share my experience that I've been dealing with dating apps and dating in general. All right, bye guys. How do I get out of this?